Hey guys, hope you're doing good. Want to come on here and just take a minute to say thank you, say hi. This maybe will be posted on a different location than where things have been posted this week. But this week I've been participating in the Beachbody Challenge as a finalist. So honored. Thank you so much to Beachbody for choosing me in the over 50 range. If you haven't had a chance, take a look at all of the people, all the women. I've gotten to know them. Their stories are incredible. Their transformations are amazing, and you'll be inspired by each of them. The men, amazing, just amazing. It's awesome to see them changing their lives too, and they'll inspire you as well. Their stories are awesome too. So I'm just honored to be in that group of people. I'm honored to be one of the finalists. I'm shocked to be one of the finalists, but appreciative, so appreciative. I wanted to come on again and give you a little, history of me. Not history, like I'm not going out to the way far backs. I'm just gonna tell you how I got started on this particular journey. I'm a stroke survivor and a TIA, which is a mini stroke, and that happened when I was 40, and I'll be 52 in about a month. And once that happened, everything changed. I lost my job. I became disabled. I had permanent disabilities that there was nothing I could do about those. I still have those to this day. Had a lot of pain, a chronic pain, which I still have to this day, but it's about how you deal with it. But I wasn't dealing with things good. I was so overwhelmed with the shock of it all, the daily pain, the hopelessness that I felt, that I lived in that. I stayed in that state. I existed by staying in my bedroom for 8 years, 9 years. I mean, well over 8 years. I could come out to let the dogs out, to go downstairs and get ice cream. I couldn't really participate with my family. If I tried, I would get a lot of pain and just have to lay down. It was just overwhelming. It was depressing. It was sad. It was a hopeless situation in my eyes. I had lived to just exist, and that was a hard mental space to be in. And so how I got started with this and how I changed my life was, again, it wasn't till almost 8, 9 years, 10 years later. I started when I was 50, and the reason I started is because my doctors had told me, you've gone through your therapies, you've gone through the things that you need to do. You have, your permanent things, I have left arm damage, I have face droopy, I have brain injury that causes a lot of pain, blah, blah, blah. I have all that stuff, but you still need to do stuff for yourself. You still need to try. You still need to work on your health. So find something that you can do at home, that you have a community. That's what they wanted me to do. And so I was just like, yeah, whatever. I didn't have the try in me at the time. And my youngest daughter found out about it, and she's like, okay, we're gonna do this. And I don't know what it was that clicked for me, but it clicked for me that I promised her I would do 30 minutes a day. And so I had found this Beachbody DVD that we had at the house, and at the time I popped that in, and I could do like 5 minutes at a time. And I did my 5 minutes, and then I'd lay down for 10, and then I'd do 5 more minutes. So, it would take me forever to do my 30 minutes, but I did it. I pushed through that. And granted, I mean, some days that was the only activity, many days, often many days, that's the only activity I did at all was that. And that was all I could do. That was hard. That was overwhelming. And I did it, and that was it. But eventually I got up to my 30 minutes, and I was craving more. I needed more. It was like you the more you do, the more you want. The more you try, the more you want to try. And that was, you know, something I didn't believe when people would tell me. I'd be like, yeah, whatever. And yet those little steps helped me make bigger steps to that change. And so at this point, I had found my coach online, and I always joke about this. I say she had such joy, she had such excitement, she had such happiness, and I craved that. You know, I was stuck, and I needed that. I fed off of that, and I contacted her. She helped me pick a next program, and I joined the on-demand thing, which was like a wonderful value for me. And because I needed to be at home, I needed to do it at home, I needed all the things laid out for me so it could be easy. I just wanted it easy. But then I got the groups with it, and the groups is what helped me. I needed the friendship, I needed the like-minded people, I needed the encouragement, I needed the strength. I fed off of these people. I didn't necessarily interact right away, meaning I didn't let them know that I was there, but I watched them and I fed off of it, and I needed it. And it got me excited. It got me hopeful again. And I still was just doing my 30 minutes, and then that's all I could do all day long. That's it. That's all I could do. But little by little, I just kept going. I didn't have a big goal in mind. I didn't have a weight goal in mind. I didn't have a number goal in mind. I didn't want to be a certain dress size. I didn't, you know, I wanted to get out of my bed and participate with my family. I wanted to help myself manage the pain and my disabilities that I know that I have the rest of my life. I wanted to manage them more properly, more positively, and in a better way, like my doctors said I should and could. And I needed that. I wanted that. And so that's what I was working. That's what my goal is. But as you're around like-minded people, as you're getting encouraged, as you're moving in, and you have this small step and this small step and this extra thing that you did and this thing, you have these little gains. And I don't mean gain as in a weight. I mean gain as in a milestone gain. You have bigger dreams for yourself. You have exciting dreams for yourself. And it just became this huge thing for me. I lost 111 pounds, 9 dress sizes, 90 inches. I measure everything. And I'm shocked with all that. But the best part is those dreams that I had, that I never thought that I could have again, that I thought that I was stuck in bed. I survived my stroke to be stuck in bed, to have no more dreams, to have no more goals, to have no more life. I had all those dreams back. And something as simple as, I say this all the time, you know, I wanted to walk my dogs, and we rescue. I love my dogs. They were there for me in those times of helplessness and hopelessness. And I just wanted to walk my dogs, you know. Some people take that for granted. That was a big, huge deal for me. It's still a big deal for me to do it today. And I can do that now. I can do that every day. I love that moment of the day. And it's a long moment because I have to walk them all separately because of my arm issue. But I love that. And then I'm seeing my grown children again. I'm seeing my family. I got to travel to see my mom, and the last time I had traveled, the seat belt wouldn't. It was like a smidge where I was going to need a seatbelt extender, and this time I went and there was like this much room left. I sat in the plane and I was just like shocked. I cried. I was so proud of myself for trying, for taking that first step, for being that woman who tried, for being that woman who took that step. And so all of that led to this contest, and I'm grateful for the contest. I'm excited for the contest. I'm so happy to be included. But more than that, I'm just happy that I'm living my life. I'm full of joy. I have new goals. I have new hopes. I have new dreams, and now that can all happen even at 50 years old. That can all happen. You know, you don't stop living at 50. Your 50s are your best years. You know, you're the woman you always wanted to be, and that's finally true for me. And I'm so grateful. I'm so happy, and I'm thankful to Beachbody. I'm thankful to my coach Angie. I'm thankful to our team. I'm thankful to my own little workout group that's with me. I'm thankful to my family. I'm thankful to anybody who supported me, but I'm also thankful to myself, because if it wasn't for me trying, I would never be there. And it was hard for that person to try, but I'm really pleased that she did. You know, I don't want to talk about myself in the third person, but I'm so grateful that she tried, because my whole life is better. And I just want that for somebody else. I want that for anybody else. I want that for you. So thank you so much for your support. I hope that you would vote for me. If you go on there and somebody else's story inspires you more, than vote for them. And I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.